Hi, it's Graham here with the latest updates on the beta launch of We Share Abundance and our incredible soap program. Okay, we are streaming live, I hope, on Twitch, YouTube, and in our Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly. And that is where I see comments. Don't tend to see them from any other avenue. So it looks like I'm going to head over there now, make sure that I am in fact broadcasting. People can see and hear me. I'm not talking to myself. Okay, so I'm heading over to Facebook to We Share Abundance publicly. And if I scroll down, we should see beta launch updates January 26th. 2022, which is today, Wednesday. And sure enough, I'm there. Click on this and we should see comments. Unfortunately, just a minute, I've got feedback here from the sound, so we get rid of that. Okay, we have Dave Jackson from the UK at the top of the comments list. He's from London, and he's followed by Russ Cowley, also from the UK, but from Newcastle. Then we've got the United States, Deborah Nichols from Southern Alabama, Verna from South Africa, Kingsley from Manchester, UK, Andrew from New Zealand, and Russ Cowley's letting me know that I'm coming through loud and clear. Good, good, good. Everything is good and working. Today, I did remember to get the questions and answers mailed out, but one of them was wrong. But I did send a correction later on today, and I'll cover that when I go through the Q&As in a moment. Of course, we have been working on the development, and our priority there is getting the soap program developed, ready to launch. I've been working on the front end, and if you go now to the link on the website in the menu that says happiness, that will get you to the new video that is there, and links to subsequent videos that will be there. Certainly through pre-launch, they will be modified slightly after launch, but they contain the main information that is needed both now and after launch. I will be doing a video showing the way to make upgrades. That's not there yet. And following that, I'll do a more comprehensive video for those who want it on the pay plan to show how that works. And that will be the basis of everything that we have in the soap program. Then it'll hopefully explain it well enough to people, and it will, as I say, be the basis. We will work back from that through into splash pages and email capture pages, email follow-up, email swipes for solo ads, banners, and this sort of thing, all available to you. Once we've all got all that in place, if people want it, we can also do co-op advertising. So it's all falling into line, but I'll go into it in more detail in a moment. I'll just be waiting for a few more people to turn up. Let's see who we've got. We've got Ramachandra in from India, who may be back in the UK within the next 12 months. And then we've got California, but not our usual Californian member. We've got Ned Mai from Fresno, California. Welcome. And then we've got Kathy from Canada, and Norman from Doncaster, and Paula from Holland. Where are we time-wise? 6 minutes past. Okay, let's get started with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service, and through that service, that each member may attract into their life everything that they want and need from you, Lord. Amen. Okay. And we've got Richard from Devon as well. So, just to recap, Devyani, well, no, it's not to recap it, it's to bring it pretty much up to date anyway, because Devyani did also answer some tickets, and she found out through support tickets, thank you people for putting in things that we can take action on. She learned that the auto staking, the renewal, wasn't functioning correctly. So that has been put right, and it should be working from tomorrow. It runs on a cron job thing, you know, so it'll update everybody that it should be updated tomorrow. If you've not been updated automatically, as we make clear in the terms and in the FAQ page, it's your responsibility, it's not ours. The auto renewal is there to assist you, but if it doesn't work, then just go in and do it manually. Okay? So that has been fixed. There were a few other things that got fixed, but most of the day has been spent on getting everything lined up properly for SOAP, and that is what we're working on, and we'll get it done as soon as we can, or Devyani will get it done as soon as she can. I will make sure that my end of things is completed by the time that all the development is completed in there. It's for those of you that don't know, it's quite an amazing program. It's exciting, it's unique, it's novel, it's everything that you want in a program. It'll find you a pathway to happiness, and you will make money as well, of course, but you can't buy happiness. You can only earn happiness. Happiness comes from within and from being of service to others, and this plan will give you that. It'll allow anybody to succeed, regardless of where they live, how much money they have, anything else that you want to throw in there, how much skill they have, because all you've got to do is give away paid memberships in our Easy Business Builder program. It doesn't cost you anything to do it, and you make money by doing it. But you have to give them away. If you don't give away these paid memberships to help people change their life for the better, then you won't make the money. It's as simple as that. Okay, so so that's what we're on development wise, and that's where I'm up to. If you do go to, as I say, that link on the website, I also mailed it out. It is the it was the EBB page. It still is the EBB page, really, but it's different. It's changed. It's there to promote the SOAP plan, and we are now sort of officially, if you like, in pre-launch of the SOAP plan. I've got a video to do on the page that people go to watch for, to see why, or if they want to upgrade. I've got a video that shows them how to do it if they choose to. I'm hoping that that will be completed tomorrow and up there, and then I'll start work on the full pay plan video. It pretty much covers things. I will also be changing my Facebook post, which I've used for probably the last couple of years, which hasn't been changed. And that is the one that I send to anybody that has a birthday that is my friend. You know, they come up on that list of birthday things, and that has been consistent, and that has brought me several referrals, sign-ups a day just from doing those posts, because I don't do anything else really. I do send out emails, but most of the emails I send out go to members, and I send them out if they've got links to We Share Abundance in. It's to show people how they can also promote. You can modify anything that I send out and send it out to your people, and you will get results. Okay. But the SOAP program is going to have a massive impact. It's going to change things drastically, and once people learn about it, you'll have people queuing up asking you to sign them up. You will become the hunted rather than the hunter. Okay. So look forward to it. It's really the easiest way that has ever been designed for people to make money online. It's not going to happen overnight. Well, I mean, you can make a few dollars overnight. You can make a few dollars in a few minutes. But I'm talking about residual income, retirement level income. You know, what's retirement level income? It'll vary depending on what country you're in and what standard of living you're used to. But it's very, very highly probable, let's put it that way, that anybody that persistently gives away our paid membership will be able to retire within 12 months. Some of you within 6 months. Some of you may be even faster. But to make 5,000 or 6,000 in 6 months as a recurring monthly income is well within the grasp of anybody. You don't need special skills to do it. You don't need cash to do it. You don't need anything other than enthusiasm and a good work ethic. You don't have to work massive hours or anything. You know, you can do what you need to do in an hour a day, 2 hours a day at the most, and you will build an income that will continue to grow and grow and grow. Who else have we got? We had Richard from Devon. I saw Richard from Devon, I'm sure. Carl from New Zealand, hi. Fazian, just want to ask, when will be nest egg added to accounts? That $10 offer a while ago. Go Weezer Warriors. I don't know what you're talking about, that $10 offer a while ago. Nest eggs are all up to date and they automatically get transferred to your Weezer Abundance account. On maturity at 6 months, they move out of your nest egg wallet into your Weezer Abundance wallet. Okay. Thubza from South Africa. Johnson from Nigeria or Ghana? I don't know. Peter from Kettering, he says he's running late. Okay, no big deal. We always have the replays available, and you can always catch up on things there. You're very welcome, all of you, whether you get here on time or whether you're late. I apologize sometimes for the fact that I'm sometimes late, sometimes due to my own inefficiency, and sometimes because things technically go wrong, okay? But it happens, and it happens for all of us, and it shouldn't happen with me, really, because I'm supposed to be hosting the thing, but it does, so there we go. So that's what's coming, and you'll be able to make 100% commissions very easily. There'll be people will want to upgrade, and you'll be able to make 100% commissions on upgrades once you get to that same level. But even giving away the paid positions, you don't make 100% on that, you make 150% on it. So when you give away a free position, you get a 150% commission for doing that. And there's nowhere else that you can give away a paid position and get paid 150% commission for doing it. If there is, tell me, I'll join up under you. Okay, right, let's have the numbers, then we'll get on to one or two other things. What I do want to mention is I talked about we'll be getting splash pages and everything like that developed. So I know that there are a lot of you out there that are very good graphically. You enjoy doing graphics and things, and you have lots of ideas and freshness. And so why not, let's see how many people can come up with splash pages for soap, even in the pre-launch. Check out the video, see what you can pull from it, and then come up with some splash pages and get them into your Facebook group. And maybe if we get people that think you've got a lot of good splash pages, maybe we'll find a way of rewarding you. Okay, but do it for the reward of service. Just serve without thought of the reward. Get your ingenuity going, get your creativity going, build some splash pages, and let's see them. Put them on the Facebook group so that anybody can use them. They can put them in traffic exchanges or whatever they choose, banners, this sort of thing. And the ones that we like, we can add on to the website in a resources page to help people. And do your bit. You know, you'll enjoy doing it, and people will enjoy seeing the different splash pages and things that people can create. It'll be fun, and you'll get a big kick out of it. Okay. No more questions in there. So let's have the numbers. Let's get those out of the way and then we'll get on to the Q&As. Net increase in our registered members is just 8, up to 48,793. Net increase because we remove members that haven't logged in for a couple of months and don't have active stakes. So if we take out 50 and we've got a net increase of 8, means we've had 58 registrations. 50 of the old members have gone, we've got 58 fresh blood, okay? Site ranking down for both We Share Abundance and Multiply Weezer, both down similar amounts actually. 34 places for We Share Abundance to 9,124. 39 places for Multiply Weezer to 25,253. Multiply Weezer had no new email verified members, nobody new board advertising, and yet, surprisingly, the bonus pool went up by $11 to $9,653.14. And the tokens are, let me check against yesterday. Yeah, they're all up a little bit. Not because of trading volume, not because people are buying at higher rates or anything like that. I think it's because generally the cryptocurrency market must have gone up, I think, looking at it. Because if you take the Weezer token, for example, no trading volume in the last 24 hours, but it's up $40 in waves. It's up $44 in your back office, and yet with coin ranking it's exactly the same at $314.94, which is probably about right. So and the Weezer token similarly, okay, it did have a bit of trading volume, just $15, but that again is up a little bit to about a third of a cent. Just over a third of a cent per token in waves and in your back office, and a little under a third of a cent per token in coin ranking. The ranking for Weezer is up 13 places to 1,205, and for Weezer Abundance is up 1 place to 3,613. Once we get rocking and rolling with SOAP, you will see big changes in all those figures: site ranking, number of net increase in members, value of the tokens, volume, trading volume of the tokens, and you'll see the coin rankings start coming down big time. Not going to happen overnight, naturally, but it will happen. Oh, another thing, I think it was yesterday that I was complaining about the logo disappearing and as having the melon logo up in the top right hand corner there instead of our logo. That, as you can see, has now been fixed. I got onto them eventually, and they said, you asked for your membership to be cancelled, your paid membership. I said I didn't. And so they went and checked through everything and said, no, you didn't. We apologise, and anyway, it's all been sorted out. Okay? So there you go. We've got a question there. I don't know how to transfer money to my bank account. I don't know how you can transfer money to your bank account either. If you're talking about cashing in cryptocurrencies, it differs for every country. Speak to somebody that is in your country and they'll tell you. Or Google, how do I transfer Bitcoin into my bank account in Ghana or wherever you live, whatever, and see what you come up with. And we got Sam here asking, please, Mr. Graham, is the Prime Intelligence still working well for investment? Yeah, I can give you the figures for the first 3 days of this week, if you like. Just give me a second. And I'll give you the percentage for the first 3 days of this week. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. I'm looking in Twit. I've logged into the account and that doesn't show it there. I need the spreadsheet. Here we go. Yeah, for 3 days so far, 4.42% profit. So it's running at what, about 1.5% per day at the moment, which is about what it's done since we got involved in it at the beginning of the year. This is the 4th week. It's been running at around, well, the first week was 6.22%, second week 7.37%, third week 7.69%, and we don't know what it's going to be in the end of the week, but at the moment, as I say, it's 4.42% for 3 days. So yeah, it's steady, it's going well. Anybody else? Greetings from Nigeria from Bashir. Thank you. The best way to learn how to transfer money to your bank account is to pull it up on YouTube, because everybody's bank accounts are different. Yeah, basically that's what I said. Unless you know somebody in your country that is familiar with cryptocurrencies, and they'll tell you the best wallets to use and everything else. It differs for every country. Sometimes it differs for different regions in a country, and so there's no one size fits all, unfortunately. Okay, where are we up to? We're up to going to do the questions and answers, and before I go and lose myself in another page, I am going to get it set up here in my other computer over there, which I've done, and then I'll be able to keep my eye on it, because if it freezes up like it did a few days ago, I won't keep on talking thinking that I'm giving out information, and and nobody's hearing anything. It wasn't working. Ned Mall says he thinks IPC has a good strategy. Yeah, well, it works for me. It's high interest rate, if you like. The higher the interest rate that you're getting, the bigger the risk. So don't think it's absolutely risk-free. There's nothing that is totally risk-free, but it's paying very, very well, and they have a very good referral commission plan as well, where you get paid based on the amount that the people you refer are earning. So it can be quite profitable that way. From the point of view of our corporate account, the We Share Abundance account, which is in my name, but it's our account, that's going very well. We've already withdrawn our seed capital. We put some of it into the AI marketing bot, and unfortunately it's stuck in there, and it has been for the past 10 days or so, because they've got some sort of problems in creating new what do they call it? I don't know. Advertising accounts, that's it. So at the moment it's just stuck there doing nothing, so it'd have been better leaving it where it was, but Some of it also went into what's it called, Paraiba, which is a very solid opportunity investment, passive. Nothing like the returns that we're seeing in IPC, but that means it's safer. Really, it's pretty much blue chip, and so we put some money into there. And it would have been better if I'd put it all in there, because, as I say, that money that we've now got in the A1 marketing bot isn't being used currently. Eventually, they'll get it sorted out and it'll be used, and we'll start generating some income on that. But as it stands at the moment, that's $500 that is, it's there, but it's doing nothing at the moment. Ramachandra says if anybody has got an account in Binance, they can add bank account and they can transfer the money into their bank account. There are lots of wallets and exchanges that you can add bank accounts to. They don't all work for all countries, but Binance may well work for your country. I don't know. Okay. What was I going to do? Yes, I know what I was going to do. I'm going to do the FAQs. So let me find the FAQ page, and then I can run through the ones that we've done today. And we're getting into generating income with WeShare Abundance. I sent them out into your messaging system early this morning, and the first one was, how can I make money as a member of WeShare Abundance? And the answer is, there are simple tasks to perform which automatically credit members with a cash value to build a future nest egg or retirement plan. These tasks available for reward are the initial setting up of your account and the daily logging in to your account to read messages from other members. So that's the first paragraph of that, and that is money that goes into your wealth builder. It's pretty much stuck there at the moment until the liquidity of the WeShare Abundance token improves, and that will come with the activation of the SOAP plan. And as that grows, it will grow quickly. And the bigger it grows, the more liquidity we'll have and the more availability there will be to that fund. But it's building that up for the future for you. It's there, like I often refer to it as similar to if you were a 15-year-old kid and you had a rich uncle who died and left you $1 million in his will, in trust, that you couldn't access till you were 21. It's the same sort of situation. You're building that money there. It's there. Nobody's going to take it away from you. And as we hit good liquidity, it will start to become available to you. And when we hit absolute liquidity, which will probably take us 2 to 3 years, but as we hit absolute liquidity, you will then be able to cash in as much of that as you want at any time. You won't want to cash it all in ever if you've got good sense, because the way that the growth of the community influences the price of the tokens, it means that they're all going to consistently increase in value. And so it would be unwise to withdraw and sell all your tokens at once, when you're going to regret having sold. You sell them all for, let's suppose you sold them all at $500 each, and then 3 months later they're worth $1,000 each. How are you going to feel? A year later they're worth $10,000 each. How are you going to feel? So just sell off what you need at any given time, and think things will be good. Okay, so that's the first paragraph of that. and that is the wealth builder, basically, that's covered there, what we call the wealth builder. Now, there's also a 2-tier commission structure for sales of the Easy Business Builder subscriptions, and these commissions are available for withdrawal request at any time and usually paid within 24 hours. So these are commissions that you can make now in the pre-launch of SOAP. You've been able to make them since we launched the Easy Business Builder platform, but the majority of the money that's going to be made is going to be made once we launch SOAP, Success on a Plate. It's going to be there for you. The system is going to be the same. The commission structure is pretty much the same. It's just that you're going to find it so easy to make money that you're not going to worry about the money. You're going to worry about how can I help people. And don't just look for people that are struggling in poverty. It's good to look for them, or that are obviously struggling in poverty, let's put it that way, because there are a lot of people that are struggling financially in the UK, in Europe, in North America. You know, there are people that are struggling to make ends meet, and an extra $50 a month would be a godsend to them. So don't think you have to go to India or Ghana, you know, to find people that are going to appreciate this program. They're going to be all over the world. And the good thing is when you get somebody perhaps in the United States that really can use that extra $50 and sees the potential to build that up to thousands of dollars in a relatively short space of time, they will have the ability to take some of the funds that they've got pigeonholed for something and put it in to the plan, and you'll make more money faster because they'll want to take the upgrades. Even though they're struggling for $50, they'll have ways, you know, it may be that they do what I've done sometimes in the past when I've needed cash. I've just given up something that I'm accustomed to, whether it's a beer or whether it's eating steak instead of a can of beans. You know, people will find a way. Another thing that some people will do in more affluent countries, they can go out and they can find a way of just earning a few dollars extra for a specific purpose. I don't know whether you probably know of him. You may not know him, but Russell Brunson, when he started out online, he had no money. He was married, and quite honestly, he was broke. Okay, he's a millionaire now. He's done very well, but the first course that he bought, he had no money for it, but he wanted the course. He wanted it so bad, and it was autumn, so he went out knocking on doors saying, "Can I sweep your leaves up for you? You can pay me whatever you want. I'll just clear them up, but I do need some cash, and whatever you choose to give me, I'm happy with, whether it's something or nothing, you know." And he went around knocking on doors, and he generated the cash to buy that first course, and he put into practice what he learned in the course, and that was the start of him climbing the ladder to success. So you will find that there are people all over the world that need extra cash and that are prepared to do something to get it faster. Okay, they might say, okay, I know, I can see you're gifting me in and I can make $10, which is great, but really I need 50, and I'll find a way to get that $100 to make $50 a month right now. So don't be tunnel vision on looking for people that have nothing. We can help them, but we can help people that you might think wouldn't be interested as well. We can help everybody with the SOAP plan, and the more varied you spread your net, the wider you cast your net, you'll be surprised at the joy that you'll get from bringing hope into people's lives, is really what it boils down to. Okay, so that's your first one. How can I make money as a member if we share abundance? The second one was, what is active status? And this has caused a bit of a ruffle, and there's no reason why it should have done. We've been talking about it for probably 5 or 6 months before it was implemented on the 1st of January. We've been telling people, make sure you log in every day, because if you don't, you're going to be upset. And we have got people that are upset. It's not a penalty. It just stops you progressing. You don't lose anything other than a bit of time in generating income. Because if you're not active, you can't buy anything. You can't restake pools. You can't participate in anything that's going on, basically. So what do you have to do to be active? And there was an error in the original message I sent out. I got myself confused between active status and KYC and how they interacted. But I have corrected it. I've sent the correction out, and this is the correct version. Active status is achieved through the very simple act of service of logging into your account each day. Okay, that's all you've got to do. You don't even have to read the messages to be active. Okay, all you've got to do is log into your account, 15 seconds maybe, because I know sometimes it takes a while to just log you in, and then you can log out if you want. That's it. Do that every day and you're active. If you can't manage it every day, it's okay, because we will allow you to just log in 2/3 of your available days. So if it's a 30-day month, you've got to log in 20 days. If it's a 31-day month, you've got to log in 21 days. And if it's a 28-day month, you've got to log in 19 days. But you should want to log in every day, because it's a service to your fellow members to do that. It also earns you a reward for logging in, but it's a service to your fellow members. It's, something that you can do for the community as a whole. And that's all you've got to do. Log in and log out. Boom, done. 15 seconds. That's all. It can take less than a minute a day, and we allow you to miss 33% of the available days and still remain active. If inactive, you cannot make purchases or stakes or make withdrawals. This also affects the fact that you will not get lottery tickets for what we changed it now from lottery to raffle. You won't get raffle tickets for our free monthly raffle. You'll miss out on all these things, okay? Because you're not serving the community. It is the number one thing we ask everybody to do to serve the community. Log in on a daily basis. And if you don't do it, don't get upset with us. That is our number one request to you. And if you're not doing it, and like I say, we'll allow you to do it just 2/3 of your available days and still be active. If you're inactive this month, it's because you didn't log in the required number of days in December. As long as you log in the required numbers of days in this month, 21 days in the whole of January, you'll be active in February. And if you didn't do it in January, you'll need to log in a minimum of 19 days in February to be active in March. Okay, I repeat, if inactive, you cannot make purchases or stakes or make withdrawals. And you must also be KYC ID verified to be active. Okay, it's one of the requirements we have, that you must be KYC ID verified. If you're not, once again, you can't buy stakes, you can't buy positions in EBB, you can't make any purchases, you can't stake pools, you can't participate in things that you would benefit from. It's as simple as that. It affects your messaging, it affects all sorts of things. So make sure you are KYC ID verified. Nobody that I know of has a great deal of problem with that. Okay. Address verification is another matter, but you're not required to get that, and we are looking at how we can improve that for you. But that's it. That's what an active status is. You've simply got to log in each day and be KYC verified for your ID. The next question was, how much do I get for setting up my account? You get a total of $2 from 3 tasks. 1, you must verify your email address. 2, you must complete your profile. And 3, you must add your wallet address where we can send you your withdrawals. It's your Waves account, your Waves wallet in the Waves exchange. That's it. And you'll get $2. And you can take that $2 and you can use it to start climbing the ladder of our wealth builder. It starts with a stake of $2 for pool 1. We give you the $2. Okay? No excuse for people not to be staked and not to be active. And those are the 3 questions and answers that we had for today. If I get back to Facebook, let's see if that's popped anything up here. Where are we? Right, Sam says, don't transfer your money to your bank account through Binance in Nigeria because of Nigeria policy on crypto. And Zabi says, my country is Nigeria. Sell your token coin to a Nigerian and he will transfer Naira into your bank account, or you try Luno. If you're selling it to somebody else, make sure you're doing it through a valid escrow type account. Local Bitcoins is a good one. They probably have people operating in Nigeria, and that way you're not going to find that you've sent your Bitcoin to somebody and they've not put money in your bank. Be careful. Once you've sent cryptocurrency to somebody, you can't get it back. It doesn't matter whether they cheated you or not, you can't get it back. It doesn't matter whether you made an error in sending it, whether you sent it to the wrong address, whatever, you can't get it back. It's gone, okay? So be careful. And Ramachandra says, Binance exchange all over the world now. Right, okay. Please, only peer-to-peer payment is presently working in Nigeria. Yeah, okay, but be careful with it. You can also try Remitano. Don't know those, but there you go. And we've got McCoy here with a question, I think. Just come back to watch live. I'm from Philippines. Oh, hi there. It must be early morning there, or getting into late early morning. It's probably 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I think. Now in France. Oh, you're now in France. Okay, so that's only an hour different. Good to catch live, but struggling to have continuity. Internet. Next month is very expensive to have internet every day. I'm blessed. Company give us free this month. I hope I can comply our daily tasks to log in every day. God bless. Yeah, to log in every day, you don't need a lot of bandwidth or anything. Like I say, it's only a few seconds. Just log in and log out. Okay, and we've got Momo from wherever saying good evening. Hi there. Esteban speaking in Spanish from somewhere. Please speak in English, but he's asking when you can have withdrawals. You can have withdrawals today as long as you make commissions from the Easy Business Builder. Ned says you can also log in your cell phone too if you have that available. Yeah, of course you can. Cell phones, tablets, laptops, anything. You don't. A lot of countries, France, I'm sure, will have facilities in public libraries and things like that. I know they do in the UK, so I'd be surprised if they don't have in any other European country. You can get into the public library and use the computer there. You only want it for a few seconds, boom, done. McCoy says, yes, but having online every day, you need to buy a package for internet, and it is expensive here, not like home, but I hope I can manage for this. Thank you for concerning. Okay. Ramachandra says, many of our citizens say that second KYC is not working at the moment. As far as I know, it is. What do you mean by not working? You mean you can't submit documents? You should be able to submit documents. I don't think there's any problem with it, but if there is definitely a problem, Ramachandra, please put in a support ticket and we'll look at it. But as far as I'm aware, it is working. Not had any reports from the KYC team to say it's not. Paula says, make sure you know the person you send it to too. Yeah, that's what I say. With crypto, you've got to be careful. Okay? Why am I being told only active members can stake and withdraw? I've just been through that. What do I need to do to be active? Because I'm in pool 1 to 5. I've just been through it, Momo. You've got to log in to your account at least 2/3 of your available days. You should want to log in every day. And if you've not logged in every day, why not? Okay, there may be people that have really valid reasons that they haven't, but you can always get somebody to log in for you. You know, you can say, okay, this is my password, just log in and log out. That's all they've got to do. They don't have to do anything in there. You've got to be somebody you can trust, otherwise, mind you, at the moment there's not much they can do that damage. They won't be able to withdraw your funds currently unless they are commissions. So if you've got no commissions there, then you can let somebody else do it for you. Ask them to do it for you. Okay. On KYC now, and it is working at my end. Kathy says she's on KYC. She's one of our KYC team. A very competent KYC team member. They're all very competent, actually. They're really good. And she says it's working. So we don't understand your query on that, Ramachandra. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying we don't really understand why it's not working. Okay. McCoy, yes, thank you. I tell my wife. Yeah, sure. Anybody can, you know, few seconds, probably less than 10 seconds. I don't know how long it takes to log in. Actually, sometimes I log in and it's almost instant, boom. But usually I log in and I look after about 7 different accounts, test accounts and things. And it usually takes a few seconds. I've never timed it, but I would guess it's probably 5 or 6 seconds to log in. And then you can just click on the log out down at the bottom left. That's all you need to do. 2/3 of your available days and you're active. It's as simple as that. Okay, it's 5 to 8. I believe Avazu have an 8 o'clock presentation tonight. I didn't get an email about it, but I did see something pop up on Facebook when I was setting up the thing for this. And it may have been for another day because I don't have time to read things. I just noticed it. I just sort of glanced and thought, oh, obviously we've got a meeting at 8 o'clock. But it might have been from a different day. You know how things get moved up and shifted around on Facebook on your timeline. So they may have a meeting at 8 o'clock and they may not. I don't know. Momo says she's tried it and it keeps telling me not successful. Is that not successful to upload? Or is it telling you that your submission was not correct, not successful? You should get a message explaining why you've been rejected. If it's been rejected, you should be able to upload your documents. So we need to know why you think it's not successful or why you're being told. If it's that you're not being able to upload your documents, try a different browser or reduce the size of your documents or something like that. Can you also explain the benefit of reading the messages? Yeah, I can quickly, although it will be covered in a future Q&A. You are not required to read messages, but it is a service to your fellow members to read messages. And if you don't read messages, you don't get paid for reading messages. But if you don't read messages, we feel you're not being of service to your fellow members and we reduce your rewards accordingly. And you can see that there's a section on the main website that says small print. You don't get that many messages to read. It doesn't take very long. But if you don't read 100% of your messages in a month, the amount that we give you will be reduced. So if we've given you $100, for example, and you've only read 90% of your messages, you might find that you've got a 25% reduction, so you only get $75 transferred. I can't remember the exact numbers. I've got to be honest with you, from memory I don't know what they are. It is in the FAQ page. It is in that small print link on your website, and it'll tell you there. You don't get paid for reading messages, but you may be penalized if you don't read your messages. If you get messages late in the month, this is what, a 31-day month. I think if you get messages on the 29th, no, it might be 30th and 31st, and you've not read those, it won't affect you. We give you a couple of days grace because of time differences and things like that, you know. For example, it's what time? It's 8 o'clock in the morning in New Zealand, for example. So it's Thursday. So if we were to penalize you for not having read a message that you received, you know, and it was out of your time zone and all this sort of thing, it would be wrong. So we give a couple of days grace. So make sure you've read all your messages that you can see right up to the last minute and you're safe. But if you do miss one in the last 1 or 2 days, you will not be penalized. When we get onto that Q&A, I'll cover it in more detail, but it is there on the website for you as well. Many times submitted but no response. Many times submitted what? Your many times submitted but no response. No response. There is always a response. If you're if it's been declined, they should give you a reason why it's been declined. It should go out by email, and also it should appear on the KYC dashboard in your back office. Okay. Yes, have a Zoom meeting starts at 8 o'clock in 3 minutes, or it's started now because we've gone on a bit further now. So it's already started. Okay. So we'll leave you now, and we'll let you get off to Avazu, because Avazu, zoo, zoo, a win for you is a win for me. Avazu, zoo, zoo, it's $1 billion spree. Avazu, zoo, zoo, we're one happy family. Avazu, zoo, zoo, all helping charity. So off you go. Check out your Avazu meeting. I'll be off to see if I can get some more videos sorted out and done and planned, if not completed, ready for tomorrow. And until tomorrow, I'll see you same time, same place. God bless you all. Goodbye, goodbye. I wish you all goodbye, goodbye. I wish you all goodbye. Da, da, da.